Alright guys, so welcome to another video. It's a rainy day here in Bangkok. I'm walking very close to the Bobe Canal, and today I'm going to talk about being in Thailand pre-COVID versus pandemic versus endemic. So I'm going to discuss the differences. So it's no secret that when you come to Thailand before COVID, like everything was open up and booming, lots of tourists, like 40 million a year, crazy high numbers. They had pretty much everything, tour agencies, bars, clubs, massage places, lots of restaurants, Thai and Western. And of course, it pretty much had all the comforts. You know, lots of different places to see, like Phuket. And travel was super easy because you didn't need no visa for Thailand. Once COVID hit, everything changed. For a long time, Thailand had its borders closed to the outside world for 18 months almost. And it was like July of last year when they started with Phuket Sandbox, to where you could come to Thailand as a tourist, but Phuket was the only place that was opened at first. Once Phuket reopened, you had to stay in Phuket for 14 days in Shaw Plus hotels. You also had to do a total of 4 RT-PCR tests, 1 upon arrival, and then 3 after arrival during your 14 days in Phuket. After you completed it, you got a certificate of completion, and then you got to supposedly go elsewhere in Thailand, like to the mainland. But there were times after that when they closed off different provinces, but things gradually got easier. Now we're more or less at the endemic, so I wouldn't say it's fully back to the way it was pre-pandemic, but it's getting close. It's like the bars are opened, most massage places are opened, restaurants are all opened, touring agencies are opened, all that stuff. Markets are opened. So this place is very much alive right now. And if you were to come like even a few months ago and you go down like Khao San Road or Walking Street in Phuket or Pattaya, it would look like a damn ghost town. It would look like you were in the damn Walking Dead. So, yeah, it's very different now. This is a year where we've supposedly seen a lot of healing. Now, if I want to talk about the pros of being here, oh man, it is so noisy with all the cars. Alright, so if I talk about the pros to being here during the pandemic, well, some of them are that you don't have to wait in as many long lines if you want to do a fun attraction like see the elephants. There's usually not a line. It's usually not competitive to get in. And of course, there's also huge discounts. There's a lot of promotions because they need money really bad. So there were a lot of massage places giving promotional prices. There were apartments that you could buy for huge discounts because they had so many vacancies. Hotel rooms have been at huge discounts during the pandemic because they had so many vacancies, vacant rooms that they needed to fill. So they would sometimes give a room 75, 80% off. I mean, you could stay in a 5-star hotel for $20 a night, maybe even less, during the pandemic. Now, before the pandemic, it would cost quite a bit more. I would say now, most hotel prices are closer to what they were pre-COVID, which sucks at the same time, but this place is probably a little bit more fun, because so many things were closed, and you had to wear a mask everywhere you go, which was probably a good thing. Most people in Thailand still wear masks, but the mask mandate has been lifted. You no longer have to wear a mask when you go outside. Now, there are some people that might think you're an asshole if you don't wear a mask. Just warning you on that, but but at least you're not going to go to jail or get a huge fine if you don't wear a mask outside. I think the fine for not wearing a mask used to be like 20,000 baht. It was something pretty horrific, but I don't think you have to worry about that anymore. I think 2023 will be a much better year. I think you'll be able to travel a lot more places. So yeah, looking forward to it. Alright, so I've walked further down the street. The rain clearly has not stopped. I forgot to bring an umbrella today. So I must say that being here during the pandemic, it could be depressing because you did see a lot of people going out of business. You saw a lot of people struggling. But it was nice because at least during the pandemic, people did not try to scam you. People would give you the legit, honest prices. Like even with taxis, they'd always start the meter when the pandemic was going. But now, because they've got more options, some taxi guys won't want to start the meters for you. Some people will try to sell things at ridiculous premiums, which can make things frustrating as a foreigner here in Thailand. But overall, I think the endemic is a lot better than the pandemic. So it's like, which I think is better, the pandemic or the endemic? Endemic, definitely. The COVID situation was really not fun at all, even though there were a few advantages that came with it. Like you were the only, there were not as many foreigners here, which in some ways made things a little bit better. You know, if you're wanting to be the only one around, be more special. But, you know, and at the same time, maybe you like having more foreigners here so that you've got more people you can talk to, relate to, maybe more comforts. It just depends. But yeah, generally I think endemic is better than pandemic overall. I like having the place be up and alive. So I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. I know it's loud. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment below. Check out these links to some of my other videos. Feel the burn for Bernhardt's World, and take care, everybody. Stay awesome.